Temu, the Irish-based Chinese dropshipping mega giant of this century. So, the greatest deals known to mankind and possibly the most questionable labour force known to mankind. But can it help me with me fishing? Not that fishing, nor fishing for my data through your app, but fishing for Aussie natives. That's right, let's have a crack at a Temu fishing challenge. G'day. We're unscripted, unsupervised, and we're back in the patio, just for something a little different on the channel. Get yourself a beverage, because we're talking Temu. Yep, that's right, Temu. And I finally got suckered into an ad, and I wanted to buy my young tacker some magnet building blocks, which I did. And of course, Temu News knows my search history on all platforms is generally fishing related. So, of course, my targeted ads were fishing related products. Then my brain got thinking, could I catch Australian natives on Temu gear? So, this is what $100 gets you on Temu. Disclaimer, there's no fucking sponsorship here. Not on this humble little channel. We're just going to go through some bits real quick, and then I've got to go through the trouble of actually catching a fish on this because I'm making this intro beforehand. Confident? Maybe. Stupid? Probably. Let's start with lures. We'll do some close-up shots on these on the way through so it's not totally boring and just my face. So to be honest with you, this cost all up about $102 and 70-something cents here. Of course, you're the luckiest person whenever you get on Temu and you win a top prize every time. So I think there was some like vouchers or some shit involved. Anywho, that's neither here nor there. You'd probably get them if it's your first crack. So nothing too wild lure-wise, but this is what we went with. So let's just got some prices just while I'm going. We'll start with these. Now I have opened this just to get those magnet things out, but I refrained from really going through it. This was more of a shits and giggles purchase. Can recommend the hook is sharp. Yeah, I wanted it for shits and giggles a buzz bait. This particular lure, at allegedly 35 grams, was $4.35. The tow hook is a bit on the small side. Wouldn't want a big cod bigger than 50 centimetres on this. The back point's not too bad. Terminal tackle is a bit undersized, bear in mind. China, they do like bass fishing. Few cranks. These cranks, 22 grams, allegedly dive to 4 meters. Solid rattle. These were bought with the intention of the Yarra Valley. Split rings are a little bit better. And these were $7.32, and one, for some reason, this purple one was $6.53, but that's actually seems to be an alright lure, but of course we've got to put them in the water, see what they do. Moving on. Any brands? Fishing Co. First of the hard bodies that are actually packaged. New lure fishing Pro Burrows. Concave point, cutting blade, hook point. Natural looking 3D eyes, highly reflective, holographic fish to attract even the smartest predator. New tough raw material. Model body is extremely durable. Streamlined body guarantee a stable and seductive swaying action. Armoured flat stainless steel split rigs. All of our lures are armed with BKB super sharp trebles for sure full carps. These look okay. Same thing again, the terminal tackle looks a bit on the light side for what I'm sort of comfortable with. Would definitely slay on a yellow belly. Looks a bit more like a stickered finish than a painted finish, whereas this one looks painted. Longevity of any of this stuff? Maybe I bought 4 of them. One thing I did notice while on there, it was hard to find any of the specs regarding anything that you kind of want to know. To get a weight or hook size can be difficult, and it could be limited sometimes. Spinnerbaits, and I think these were ½ ounce, so a little bit more, and a willow. Now I'm littering. It's a bit blowy today, apologies about the wind. Otherwise we would probably be fishing. Just a 4-pack, comes in a little container. Willows, I don't have high expectations. The wire's pretty small looking. Not a horrible cast head on it though, just like a banana style head. Looks like they'd lose the skirt pretty easy. But anyway. This looked bigger, and I swear the dimensions were bigger in it. So it's actually a little swing bait. Excellent lure by Senche, if that's how you pronounce that. And it's quality lure at the top. Caution, please be careful when using the products. Keep them away from children. Pay attention to your surroundings before throwing them. Please put the bag in the dump for fear of making the environmental pollution. Good point. That lure, Vibe Fishing Lure 201, Lure Swing, $2.74. Look, there's a bit of intention there. That might be a mix of a yellow belly or a reddy. Sea Sky Fishing, more cranks / hard bodies. And these are Lure Goes by Sea Sky Fishing International Bait. International Man of Mystery. Groovy. Unique hybrid lure. Enjoy the fishing times. Strong and sharp hook. Trong. Do not use for any other purpose other than fishing. The hook is extremely sharp and must accordingly be treated with care. Thanks. Another package one. Love Fish for Life. Catchy. Harder body. Solid rattle. And again, split rings seem a bit on the smaller side. You'd nearly almost guarantee this is small cod, max 50. That was about it for lures. So, I think bar this bad boy, there's a little. We worked hard at hooks. Ocean Fishing Catch BLG fish. Quality. I'm not sure of the brand, but we'll just call it quality for now. And that was just a little, sort of like a wake bait, little mouse sort of presentation, same sort of thing. Actually, it's got pretty good split rigs on it. Jointed tail looks plastic. Could also be trash. Never know. So we need all these other bits and pieces to complete a small package. We have some Sam's lockable fishing pliers. Suit for kinds of fishes, great usability, trying to read through a sticker, sorry. Easy to use, simple one-handed operation. And you can keep the pliers close at all time with the lanyard. I think these were $19. Or is it Semic? Looks different on the plastic sheave. It is very plastic. It smells like mass production. Plastic on plastic. I know I've mentioned this before about durability and the longevity of something like this. Probably not that great, but as a line cutter, if you're probably getting into fishing, it's probably not a bad option. It'll be enough to get you by whilst you spend your hard-earned somewhere else. Well, I think that might be a bit big for this split ring. Yeah, she's tiny. They're not horrible. I'd probably buy that again. But time will tell. I do have other pliers. But that's not the spirit. Hard sheath, it has a clip, it does rotate with a screw through it and a little lanyard. Interesting. We can't stop there. Let's flick some screens over and we need some braid. Bam. Could be LED or LED fishing. 8 strand, 8x Pro Series, durable thin fishing line for outdoor fishing activity, 8x PE braided fishing line, 150 metres, 50 pound, super power. This is extremely strong braid fishing line. Can't read the rest of it. The sticker's in the way. Pay attention when used by children. Fair enough. I have in the past bought pink braid online, eBay many moons ago, and it wasn't horrible. But at least you know quality, it's passed the quality check. Interesting. $7.22. Can't stop there. You betcha we need fluoro. Fluoro 100% carbon leader 5 construction by FTK Full-Time Killer. This bad boy was $6.80. Donut spool, cool. It does come in a nice little case though. That's nice. I'll give him that. Same again, 51 pound. I have no form of way to do a line test brakes or anything like that. Now, as expected, shipping might be a little rough from China. We have the Billings 200 right hand AW 200. Get a fishing reel, 3-to-1 ratio. No, sorry, 6 3-to-1 ratio. Clicking cast knob. It looks awfully Abu Garcia. It's very light. It says allegedly can take 110 metres of 50 pound. Claims to have 8 kilos of drag. I wouldn't want to drop this in the sand. But for a cheap reel, this has potential, especially like it may be a little bit of a hindrance if you're starting out. or you just wanted the kids there, you're not too worried if it's trashed, but it probably wouldn't handle well to being trashed. And it probably wouldn't last very long. We can't have all that stuff without the rod. So that reel, sorry before I go any further, was actually $17.22. Nothing to lose. Now I found looking for rods is really freaking hard to find good specs. They love their spin rods on Temu. Raptor 2, 602 CHN. Very cheaply made little nylon bag, like 2-piece. The grip looks and seat looks cheap as hell. Might cut that off. But allegedly, like, it was very hard to find a heavy rod. So I've probably gone a little bit too heavy on the braid, but I thought if I get heavier on the braid, it might make up for it possibly being not what it is stated to be. Lots of guides. That's annoying. So this is a lure weight of 80 to 250 grams, the Raptor, or Raptor 2, sorry, and 15 to 35 pound line. Interesting. Available in bait casting and a spinning rod. This bad boy here is $37.45. How long this would last? Meh. The seat, reel seat is predominantly plastic. It reminds you of a lot of those like big W spec rods that you can get, just your combos, classic Jarvis Walker combos. We've all been there, we've all had our good times with them. But there we go. Now I've got to catch fish. Excuse the garage door, the boss is here. A little bit windy, a little bit of light left, but we're out with the rig. Haven't done anything with this yet apart from flick 2 cast out the back lawn. I'll tell you now, she's a nosy boy. But my first critique of the setup is this was the hardest FG knot I've tied in my life, pretty much. It was rough getting this line leader to do its thing. Now we've got one of the little crankies on. I'm not going to go into depth at every lure and dive deep into what's what and close-up reviews, because we're actually, end of the day, here to catch fish. But geez, that's got a mean little wobble on it. That's cool. Well, attempt to catch fish. Oh, she's noisy. Oh, first bird's nest. I think I got a bit too flicky. Let's come. Drag some. Just had to get under there a little bit more. He's going down. That is probably about the perfect size little cod for the Temu rod. Ripper! Let's see if we can get over here without getting trashed. Temu cod. Thanks for coming. You beauty. See ya. I tried giving that more drag on the run and it was hard. That little bit of current there. As expected, we had a bit of a hook bend on the terminal tackle. The lock on these pliers was arse, but they'd probably make an alright set of split ring pliers that you probably wouldn't run on the run. Just maybe at home in a shed. Right, now I've got one like that. Tempted just to try top water now, just for the wank factor of that buzz lure. But how cool! It works. It's not amazing, but like smiles per mile. Shit up. Let's do a quick lure swap and we'll try see if we can get one off the top. I know I should just stick to subsurface because it's still a fair bit of light out, but you know there's a lot of shadows over here and we're just rolling into 8 o'clock. I reckon we go on the top, on the top. I'm gonna play with the wanky buzzbait. Is there such a thing as too noisy? Is that a thing? I don't know. Oh, don't do that. Lovely on the paws. I'd kind of consider it prime time, but we might just go downstream a little bit. Doesn't like putting a bit of hurt into this rod. Does not load up well. Yes! That's a buff! Oh, and a miss. It was on the backside. I know he'll come back though. Oh, kid me, I've already cast over that too with another lure. Maybe he'll come back. A little bit off on the cast. Hooly dooly, heart starter. Oh, I don't know if he's going to come back. Come back. Bummer. I'll take 30. Another derpy cast? Yeah, why not? First one resulted in a boof. Can't be all that bad. Bloody carp. Oh dear. Oh dear. Did not see you. Oh, the lure's gone. That's not coming back. That's solid. Oh, the derpy cast did result in something. And it's hanging a lure on a Christmas tree. A bloody red gum. Jesus, this would be fucking launching this into the spool. Yeah, it's jammed up heaps. Goodbye. Sorry about the darkness. We've lost the surface lure. And look at old Temu bargain buyers cod setup. Look, all in all, it'll do the job. Is it a pleasure to fish with? It does leave a lot to the imagination. But what do you expect for the money? Could you use it starting out? You probably could. There'll be a few aspects of this rod which probably be hard to learn some of the skills flicking lures. But when you pick up a nice rod, you might just have some pro skills ready to go. Who would know? Who would know? How long it'll last for? God only knows. But was I willing to blow $100 to experience this? Well, yeah. But anyway, catch us cod. And it wasn't total trash. So in finishing, I'd probably say It actually surprised me a little bit. We haven't used every lure, but hey, one day. So if you made it this far, thanks for dropping by. This probably was a bit of a long-winded video, but appreciate your support and time put into watching these clips. Something a little different for the channel. If it's trash, tell me. If it's okay, tell me. If it's good, tell me. Anyway, till next time.